Hello and welcome everyone to this new webinar of the Luscious Lifestyle Program series. This is one of my favorite themes as I am working with this. I've been working with this for the last few years. It's called Readjusting the Diet. And it's something I know many of you are looking for, are searching for information about how to obtain the best diet, the best food habits for you and your family, so as to be healthy and happy and have a gorgeous body as I know you want to. My journey with this has started many years ago. I first changed my diet when I was 17. I started eating only vegetarian food when I was 17. Well, I have to talk first of my adolescence when I had some slimming diets, which, by the way, I do not agree with at all. Now in my maturity years. But then I wanted to be fit and fabulous, and I used to only eat very little food during the day. I was eating mostly grains and fruit. And it was my first step towards vegetarianism. I was able to live with maybe an apple and some grains during the day, and I wasn't aware of it then, but now I'm saying it was my first step to vegetarianism and to a lighter diet. Of course, I was very thin, and I was finally happy with my body. But later, when I grew into maturity, I figured that that was not the best way to keep my body in shape and to listen to its needs. So I decided to turn dieting into a lifestyle. I have to mention, I was not a fat kid. I was not a fat adolescent. I had a good body, and I thank God for it. But I wanted to be slimmer. I wanted to have a nicer shape in my adolescence. And most adolescents have this goal of changing their look, of being, I don't know, more beautiful, more slimmer or more toned or things like that. In the puberty ages, especially for the girls, the look changes start. But we encourage adolescents, teenagers, and of course adults to turn dieting into a lifestyle and to only choose the foods that are healthy and keep their body, fit and in shape. Because when trying to diet, you always deprive your body of some essential nutrients, and that's not healthy and that's not good for you, and that cannot last for long. The body sooner or later starts craving for something or starts lacking some important nutrients, and then when you go back to your usual to your habitual way of eating, you even have bigger problems with the weight. So when wanting to have a healthy and happy body, we should look at healthy lifestyle, and food habits that you can maintain for a lifetime, because that's the way the body can be in shape and happy and healthy for a long time. As I said, my first serious diet changes were when I was 17, or 18. I then first became a vegetarian for a few years. I have I had the first insight of what eating meat means for the body. I had the first, I, there was no information, no good information I could come across about vegetarianism back then in my country. So there was not much of a discussion about it. Not many people, actually very few people had this lifestyle, so I had no information whatsoever on vegetarianism, but I had an insight. I had the insight of the fact that meat is not life energy, does not have life energy in it. And I stopped eating it. I stopped eating it. Of course, the family and all were very surprised, but at the end of the day, I did what I felt it was right for me to do, and everybody was finally happy with it in some way. Um, like I said, I had the first insight that meat was not life energy. It didn't have life energy in it. And with that, I must say that we essentially feed of life energy. What feeds our cells, what nourishes our body is life energy, or chi, like it's called in Asian cultures, or prana, like it's called in India and other spiritual circles. So the energy of life, the source of life, is what essentially feeds us. This energy is in the sunlight, in the air, in the ground, is cosmic energy that eventually gets stored in some amounts in the fruits and vegetables, and we get it first hand from fruits and vegetables. We get it second hand from dairy and animal products like eggs and dairy mostly, and we get it at third hand in some of us who still eat meat, get it third hand from meat. What first hand, second hand, and third hand means I will explain immediately.